Welcome to our Abrasive Imaging YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about the pressure pot system we created at last. So here you have a foot pedal release and a direct connection to any compressor, and you have a cyclone hood on top, so you can combine or add this pressure pot unit to any sandblasting cabinet, no matter what. Here you have a 2mm carbide nozzle. You can see how I'm putting in the abrasive. So usually you put it directly in the pressure pot, but just want to show how the material is reclaimed to the pressure pot. You can see, let me walk around so you can see it a little bit better, how the abrasive is reclaimed. So here we have the hose which is responsible to reclaim the abrasive. In the middle of the cyclone hood there is the hose which is responsible for the vacuum. So you have just a little vacuumer next to the pressure pot unit. So you have a recycling system, a full automatic recycling system. When you switch on the vacuum, the abrasive will be just sucked into the pressure pot. You can see how easy it is to sandblast any material, like halftone. I prepared here with SR3000 from a company Racist. So this is a very fine halftone pictures, or a picture of 40 LPI, and you have seen how the pressure pot system works. So very fine detailed, very straight. So it's also really important that you sandblast line after line, so to hit every little surface, and so that you have a very even edge of the glass. So just sandblast line by line, up and down. And like you also, if you airbrush something, also to sandblast in a certain angle, so like a cross. So that's pretty important to hit every area with abrasive, so to get an even edge. That's what I meant, to sandblast in an angle, so crosswise. So this sandblasting is done with 2 bar, which means 28 psi. Now I'm sandblasting a coffee mug with a very, very hard lacquer on it. So so 2 bar or 28 psi is a little less to produce sufficiently in a certain time. So I'm increasing now the pressure to 3.5 bar. So just double the pressure. And you can see that the sandblasting with the pressure pot is very, very straight, so you have no angle. So the abrasive hits the material on a in a 90 degrees angle. So the film itself, or the protection, the vinyl, has no chance to rip off the material itself. So the 90-degree angle cares about that the vinyl, or in this case the SR3000 5mm, is pretty hardly pressed to the mug, so it can't leave. So there is no chance for any mistakes to get rid of the film or whatever. So very, very even sandblasting. You can see I have a little practice since 16 years now. and it's pretty deep etched. So it's, let's say it's about a millimeter. So it's pretty deep. And the biggest benefit is if you're working with something else like vinyl or with anything else, and you have some materials or residue left inside the cabinet, the pressure pot itself has a very fine filter mesh inside, so it will stay in the pressure pot, and it's very easy to clean. So you just have to remove the cyclone hood on top of the pressure pot unit, and to get rid of the waste or fill material or whatever you're leaving in the cabinet, maybe just by accident, maybe some brackets of glass or whatever. So that's also very important to mention. And here I'm sandblasting granite, so stone, very hard stone. You can see I'm burning the vinyl, the yellow vinyl, because I'm so close to the surface. But the SR 2000, in this case 2000 in 6mm, it's very resistant. Also combined with the RZ2 adhesive, you can go very close to the surface and sandblast really fast and deep. So here we have about, let's say, 55 psi or 3.5 bar with a 2mm nozzle. So it's pretty aggressive. I have 150 mesh abrasive inside. With 150 mesh abrasive, I can sandblast photos like you have seen with the halftone picture of the dog. I sandblasted 2 minutes before. Now I'm sandblasting granite. So it's the same abrasive. You don't need to change anything. That's also important to say. So the pressure pot, the biggest difference between a pressure pot unit and a siphon system is that here you have nearly 3 yards of a hose and direct pressure and air abrasive mixture inside the hose. So it's very aggressive. And if you're working with a common sandblasting cabinet, a siphon system, so-called siphon system, you have a pressurized, also you have a pressure hose, and you have the hose for the abrasive inside the cabinet, and the mix of the abrasive and the pressurized air will happen in the pistol. So it's let's say the pressure pot technique or the pressure pot unit itself, it's 5 times more aggressive and needs less air. That's also, from my point, important to say and to point out. So you save air, you save time. So pressure pot unit is much more professional than common siphon system. And here you can see how easy you can remove the SR3000 from a coffee mug without any residue. So very simple as to get rid of the vinyl, the sandblasting vinyl. Yeah, you can see the sharp edge and the deep details and the deep carving. So that's a pressure pot is good for. So high output in a short time. And here you can see a 4mm glass plate and how aggressive the pressure pot is working. So here I'm working with let's say about 50 psi, so 3.5 bar, and it's easy to perforate anything. And here you can see the results. So stone, ceramic, glass, high detail or deep engraving, no matter what, everything done with the same unit. So many thanks for listening and watching, and yeah, thank you, bye.